God, I need a breather. I need a breather after today's games. So I'm going to do my reward today, boys. But I'll quickly show you how my game week's going. I'm recording this on a Saturday, so usually I'm a bit disappointed by this time, but I'm quite satisfied with my results today. But I've just had the most stressful game of all time. I've had one of those games where it comes down to your keeper last, and Aston Villa nearly conceded 3 in the second half. But look at this for a score. Happy days. Emmy ended up only conceding 2 in the end. It looked like Luton were going to score 3. They were absolutely piling on pressure. Oh, God, I was going mad because they kept giving away fouls. They kept giving away so many fouls and corners, and like Luton are so good on set pieces. So it was painful. But yeah, Emmy's actually finished on a real nice score to say they never keep clean sheets. But yeah, the rest of the boys, I mean, Malo Gusto assisted Jackson, which was perfect. Really nice cross. Maddison, they pulled it around second half, and obviously Cole Palmer obviously had to get an assist. He didn't actually have the best of games, to be honest, for his standards, but yeah, Chelsea are awful. I don't know how Poch is still in charge. As you can see, I am a Chelsea fan. I don't know how Poch is still in charge. My only guess is that it's like to do with FFP. Apparently it's something to do with that, like we can't sack him this early or something, I don't know. But yeah, how he's still in charge is awful. Sadly, I had a bit of a down score on this. Stacey was on 60 at the end of the game. I was on about 400 points. But I'll still absolutely take this. This was a stack I bought fairly recently, mainly for games like this. When Norwich are at home, a lot of the time they're actually pretty good. So I'm very satisfied with this. Potentially get like a tier 2 for that. But yeah, this is my current Saturday games. Saturday scores. My second Premier Season rare, by the way. This is a little bit of a throwaway, but you never know. Burnley against Bournemouth. Yeah, it'll be interesting because Leno started really well. How weird are Brighton, by the way? Despite how weird Brighton are, one of the best centre backs on Sorare this season. Crazy. Man's getting 43 AA despite conceding 3. He is some centre back, and should be called up for the Euros for sure. But this game week, by the way, this current one, I had so many bad matchups. I don't know if you guys had it. I had so many away games, so many bad matchups altogether, and it looks like it's going to be one of my better game weeks. So happy days. But anyway, the point of today's video was because of my midweek team. So if you guys saw one of my first videos on this channel, actually, I was explaining my strategy for next season. And yeah, basically I bought this Interstack recently, and yeah, I was not expecting this really. However, it was a really quiet game week. So if you guys didn't know, there was only Inter v Atalanta and Napoli v Sassuolo. So there's only 2 Champions Europe games altogether. So I was really hoping to get podium. But sadly, Napoli played before Inter, and Napoli won 6-1. So because they won 6-1, most of Napoli stacks are above me, which was gutting, to be fair, because Napoli have been awful this season. Absolutely awful. So Kvara scored 100, Osherman scored 100, I believe. So they had some big scores. But either way, I did really well. We had 5 decisives in here. A clean sheet, a 4-0 win. If you said that before the game, you'd have thought I'd have got podium with that. 5 decisives. But yeah, not complaining. We finished 9th, which is a tier 3 in Champion, 24 quid even. On top of the tier 3, which is happy days. And then I didn't really have any other players because it was quite a quiet game week, to be fair. Now, I will be honest, I have opened the reward because it is 2 days later, but I want your guys' thoughts on it. So I don't have the exact initial reaction, but yeah, I did get Mr. Lucas Hernandez, which I don't think is too bad. His scores aren't they're not the best. If I move my webcam up, in terms of SO5 scores, they're not the best. He sort of plays like, he starts at left back. I think in possession he's a bit of a left centre back sort of thing in a back 3. I don't watch loads of PSG, so if there's any PSG fans, let me know. But in terms of scores anyway, he got brought off early in this game, to be fair. They've got a Champions League game coming up. But yeah, in terms of SO5 scores, not really the best. So I probably will look to offload him, but decent value, to be fair. The recent auction went for about 88. The old season about just under 80, so I might be able to get about 80 quid for him, which is decent. So I'll probably look to sell him. I don't think he'd start at the Euros either. I do actually really rate Lucas Hernandez, but not SO5 wise. It's not quite good enough scores. And yeah, he doesn't really. I'm trying to finish my collection, so if you guys watch one of my first videos, I have got a Burnley collection that I'm trying to churn away at. We're nearly at 4% actually, and I've not got a lot of the main pieces. I'm going to leave the main expensive ones till last, probably, like Trafford. I've got a feeling Trafford might get dropped soon. I've been saying it all season, to be fair, but so I'm waiting for his price to come down. Need to get Muric ASAP, really. I think he's too good to be a sub. It annoys me so much. I've got about 400 Muriches in my club just waiting for him to get brought into the starting position. He's just better than Trafford. I do rate Trafford. He's got a lot of potential. But Muric, he's so much better from crosses. He'll claim a lot of crosses. Better with his feet as well. He's so good with his feet. So yeah, hopefully Company changes it up. And yeah, to be fair, they've added to the collection. I think since my last video, I haven't even shown, but they've added to the collection, which makes this collection even better. I was buzzing actually, because they've added Darrell O'Shea, who will be insane in the Championship. I think he'll be really, really good for them. His scores will be mad. I really think they will be if he stays. Esteve as well. He's a very good player. From what I've seen, I watched the first game when he got subbed on. That's the only game I've watched of him, and he looks real solid. So Esteve, I'm guessing if they go down, he probably won't stay. I think he'll probably get snapped up, to be fair. But yeah, definitely an Esteve. Jordan Bayer, of course, he scored quality in the Championship before, but he's always injured. There's a few others like Brownhill I need to get. Should be decent in the Championship. Tresor, he's now a forward card. I think I showed that. And Sorare. Happy days. So yeah, they're my collections especially. I've finished off my Inter one like I shown. My Inter collection actually. They've got a good matchup this game week, but I'm a little bit scared for rotation. I'm a little bit worried. I'll show you it before we do end. But yeah, let me know if you guys are having a good game week. I think quite a few people are in the same boat as me in terms of probably quite tough matchups. Like PSV were playing Feyenoord, and I have Gertrude, which was tough. There's a few like real big games, like Man City Man U was another one. Where's the Inter collection? Inter actually played last. And one thing I'm scared of as well, in that Premier League in season, Arsenal have the most insane matchup, and they play Monday as well. So I'm not getting my hopes up for a high finish, because Arsenal will probably demolish that Sheffield team. Where am I looking? I need Champion Europe. Here it is. So my Inter collection, pretty much same again. Yeah, the exact same team again. I nearly put Maddison in this team, but I'm sticking to a strategy. I wanted to stick to a strategy. And yeah, we're just churning out the Inter stacks. I watched Inter in that game, by the way. They genuinely look like one of the best teams in the world to me. Like, they're so good. Their movement and stuff is just insane. Like, DeMarco's everywhere. Starts at left wing back, but he'll make runs. For one of the goals, actually, he's like right wing. Like, they're just, the way they interchange and stuff is just mental. I mean, there's no wonder a lot of teams are after Inzaghi. But they've got a good game. They've got Genoa, which they might not score a lot, but I'm hoping for a clean sheet. But the one, I'm a little bit scared of Pavard getting rotated. I don't know. I hope he doesn't rotate too much, because they don't have a midweek game. So yeah, it'd be nice if they didn't. And I'm probably going to look to quick sell Jan Sommer soon. I'm a bit scared because they're looking at a new goalkeeper. So yeah, that's how my last game week went, and that's how my current Saturday is going. I'm going to stay up early doors for the LA Galaxy game. I watched the LA Galaxy game last game, the first game, and I was watching it. I was just like, wow. And I quickly bought a lot of their players, and a lot of them have gone up since. I quickly bought them because I was like, wow, they look so good on the attack. Puig looked insane. Paintsil very good as well. Fagundes is on quite a few set pieces. Don't know if they'll keep many clean sheets. That's my one worry. But yeah, the attack. I think this attack stack got real big potential for this season, and it was cheap, so I just thought, why not? And I've gone for I nearly went for the upper threshold, but I went for the middle one, so 340 and cap 240. Let's see if it churns us out. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good game week. If you could drop a like, that would be appreciated. And if you're new to Sorare, do use my link in the description to sign up. That would be appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.